Welcome to 45-minute flexibility plus mobility. We are going to start using a chill yoga blocks. If you don't have the blocks, books work, or even like a lighter weight, just so it can support you. But that's all we need for today. So opening your legs a little wider, and then spreading your toes slightly wider to the side, like slightly turning out, and then press out to the outer edge of your feet. And imagine there's a wall right on the outside of your leg. So you want to press out through that wall to activate the outer muscles. And then bringing your hands in a prayer position, you're going to bring in your chest just halfway. And then using your core muscles, inhale, rise it back up. Good. Exhale, you're going to bring in your shoulders forward, moving your sits bone out to the side. Using your core muscles, inhale to rise. Good. Again, exhale to bringing your chest forward, halfway. Using your core muscles, inhale, rise up. You're going to feel the opening and the strengthening on the hamstrings. Exhale. Using your core muscles, inhale, rise up. Go 3 more times. Exhale, bringing your chest forward and halfway through. Using your core muscles, inhale to rise up. 2 more times. Exhale, you go forward, moving your sits bone out to the side. Inhale to rise. Keeping your neck in a neutral position. Exhale, we're just going to hold in here. Good, you can keep it slightly bent through the knees. Sarah, lifting your chest a little higher. Stretching your chest forward. Stay active into the exercise, into the stretch, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Using your core muscles, inhale, rise up, bringing your legs in. Now we're going to grab those 2 blocks or 2 weights or 2 blocks. We're going to opening your legs wider, hold the blocks in your hands. You're going to lower the weights on the ground on a higher set, and then you're going to walk the blocks or the books over to your right side. And if you don't have any of those equipments, feel free to just keeping your hands on the ground. Okay, the block is just going to help you to lift it through the core more. And then go back to the center, go over to your left side. Stretch the hips back and stretching your chest forward. Yeah. And then go back to the center again. Go over to your right side. So your rib cage also turns to the right. And then feel that nice opening through your left rib cage. And then go back to the center. Go over to your left side. Stretch the chest forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more time on each side. Walk the blocks over to the center. Over to your right side. Stretch the hips back and in your chest forward. Inhale. And then as you exhale, go back to the center. Walk over to your left side, stretching the hips back. Drop the head. Inhale. Exhale. Go back to the center. This time we're going to hold. Option here, you can lower your forearms on the block. Yes, maybe make a fist. Drop the head and the chest in between your arms and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Placing your hands on the block, pressing yourself up, begin to walk your feet in, right under your hips. Nice. And then walk the blocks back. I'm going to take to the side so you can watch me. Keeping your hands on the block, we're going to inhale, walking your hands forward as far as you can, but maintaining your feet in line with your hips. And then walking your hands back under your shoulders. Rise up, lift the blocks with you as you inhale. Stretch out the spine. Exhale, fold, fold, fold. Lower the block on the ground. Walk the block forward as far in front as you can. And then walk the block back in. Using your core muscles, inhale, rise up and lift the block off the ground back to a neutral position. Again, exhale to fold. Walking your hands forward and forward, lifting the chest, lifting the hips. Walking your hands back and back and back, elevating the chest, go all the way up, lengthening your tailbone. Exhale, fold. Walking your hands and the block forward, long stretch through the arms and through the hips. Walking your hands back and back and back. Inhale to rise up and up and up. Good. Last time. Exhale to fold. Walking your hands forward, 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 moving your sits bone out to the side. Hanging here for a second. Take a nice big inhale, full your lungs. Exhale. And then walking your hands back and back and back. Around the spine. And then shoulders back. Fantastic. Let's leave the block on the side for now. Lay on your back and let's take a nice full body stretch. Reaching your arms over your head. Long extension through the legs. So pointing your toes. Imagine someone it's pulling you from your hands and pushing you from your legs. Long extension, elongating through the spine. Take a nice big inhale. Elevate the belly towards the ceiling. Exhale out through the mouth. Hug both of your knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a nice warm hug. And then roll over to the side and then take a downward facing dog. Bringing your hands right under your shoulders, spreading your fingers wide, squeeze the belly, elevate the hips towards the ceiling. Pause it in here. Protract the shoulder blades. As you inhale, you're going to elevate the heels as high as you can. Exhale, lower your heels all the way down, lifting the hips up. Inhale to lift the heels up and up and up. And exhale, lower your heels all the way down. 2 more. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. And exhale to lower. Holding your heels down. Begin to walking your hands back towards your toes. Yes, walk back, walk back. Relax the heart completely on the ground. And then around the spine, one vertebra at a time, shoulders back. So we're going to go for a second round. We're going to do 2 rounds of each exercise today. Leave the blocks nearby. The first exercise, it's going to be that good morning. So placing your palms together in a prayer position. I'm going to face to the side so you guys can see me. Lengthening your tailbone, legs wider. As you exhale, you're going to fold your body just halfway. Good. Stretching the chest forward. Draw the shoulders back. That looks great. Good. From here, using your core muscles, inhale to rise up. Exhale, you hinge it forward, moving your sits bone out to the side. Fold halfway. And then inhale to rise up. Stretch the chest forward and lift. That looks great. Exhale to fold. Moving your sits bone out to the side. Inhale, rise up and up and up. Good. 3 more times. Exhale to fold. Moving your sits bone out. Feeling the opening in the back of your legs. Inhale to rise up and up and up. 2 more times. Exhale, bringing your chest forward. Nice open through the chest, through the heart. And then inhale to rise up. Good. Last one. And this time we're going to hold it down. Good. Brace through the core. Squeezing your belly muscles. Yeah. Nice open through the shoulders. And then hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. Lengthening your chest. That looks great. Grab the blocks now. You're going to open your legs wider. And then lower the blocks towards the ground. Or you can just lower your hands or a light weight. From here, we're going to bending your right leg, walking your hands forward, towards your right side. Yeah, you want to just slightly bend through your right knee. And then go back to the center. Walk over to your left side. Long stretch. So it's an oppositional action. Stretching the arms forward and stretching your hips back. Go back to the center. Walk over to your right side this time. Stretching your hips back. Inhale. Exhale. Walk to the center. Walk over to your left side. 1 breath here. Inhale, expand through that right lung. Exhale. Go back to the center. I want to do 1 more time on each side. Walk over to your right side. Stretch the hips back. Relax the head. As you inhale, you fill your lungs. Exhale. We walk to the center. And then you walk over to your left side. Same thing. Relax the neck. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale. Go back to the center. And now hold and pause. Option, you can come down to your forearm. Good. Relax the head completely towards the ground. Maybe shaking your neck side to side. Keep the core muscles engaged. Building strength and rounding your joints. And then bringing your hands back down. Walk the blocks back towards your body. And then rise up. Woo, bringing your legs in. Give a little shake. Now this next one. Hold the block on your hands. You're going to exhale. Hinge from the hips. Fold. Lower the block or the weight on the ground. Walk it forward, but keeping the hips in line with your ankles. Yes. And then begin to walk the blocks back towards your body. And then rise up using your core muscles back to that starting position. Exhale to fold, fold, fold. Inhale, walk the block forward, keeping the hips in line with your ankles. And then walk the hands back and back and back. And then rise up back to that starting position 2 more times. Exhale to fold, moving your sits bone out to the side. Walk the block forward and forward. And then walk the block back towards your body. Inhale, rise up and up and up, back to that starting position. Last one, exhale to fold. Walking your hands forward, stretching the hips and hold. Relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Walking your hands back towards your legs and then around the spine one vertebra at a time. Good. Let's drop the blocks, lay on your back and then elongate through the spine. Lay all the way down on your back and take that nice yummy full body stretch. As if someone is pulling you from your hands, pushing you from your legs. Long extension through the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Hug both of your knees in towards the chest. Hug it in, hug it in. And then roll over to the side. Downward facing dog. Good. Take your time here. Hands right under your shoulders. Engage through the core. Elevate through the hips. Good. Open through the back muscles. As you inhale, elevate the heels nice and high. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale to rise up and up and up. Exhale, press the heels down, elongating through the hamstrings. Yes, inhale as you lift it off the ground. And exhale, you lower down. Press the floor away. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Now this time, shifting your body to a high plane. Engage through the core. Wrapping your muscles around in your belly button. Keep the core muscles engaged. Open through the back muscles. Stepping your left leg on the outside of your left hand, spider lunge. So from here, we're just going to shimmy the hips side to side. Take it to the right. Take it to the left. You're going to do a series of hip opener now. So side to side. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Wonderful. 4, 3, 2. Go back to the center. Now lower your right knee down on the floor. And then straight out front leg. Inhale as you straight. And exhale as you bend. Press the hip forward. Inhale, you straight. And exhale, bend. Inhale to straight. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straight. Straight the leg. And then exhale, bend. Yes, 2 more. Inhale to straight. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale is straight. Exhale, bend. Good. And now release. Now lay on the ground. Sit on the floor. Now we're going to be doing 90 degree with both legs. So that left leg is going to be in front of you 90 degree. And then your right leg behind you 90 degree, right? So you want to, using your left hand by your left hip, maybe come up just on your fingertips, or if your hips are super tight, start pulling you towards the ground. Maybe place the block in there and prepping yourself up. You want to maintain that spine straight. So from here, we're going to fold on top of that front leg. So as you exhale, you're going to bring the chest over towards that front leg, towards the ground. And then press down to that left hand to go back to your starting position. Exhale, we're going to fold. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, low, lift. Exhale, bring the chest towards the ground. Using your core muscles to go back up to your starting position. Again, exhale, you bring that chest forward. Inhale, you lower. You're going to feel your piriformis on your left hip. 3 more. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lower. Go 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. We're going to fold and hold this time. Maybe walking your hands forward. Good. Relax on top of the leg. As you inhale, you fill your lungs. Expand the belly towards the ground. Exhale. We slowly soften through that left hip. Walking your hands back. Stay where you are. Now, that back leg, just going to lift it off the ground. And then we lower down your right leg. So lift that right foot off the floor. And then we lower. Yes, we're going to feel that strengthening on your right glute. Again, you lift and then we lower. You lift and then we lower. Good. Last 4, slowly lower down. Last 3, slowly lower. 2 more. Last 1, hold the top, hold. Squeeze the glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Straight both legs forward, just to give a little shake, shake, shake. That was our left side. Now we're going to do everything on your right side. So let's go back to a downward facing dog. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Stretch the hips up and up and up. Moving your sit bone out to the side. Protract the shoulder blades. As you inhale, bracing your core first. And then you shifting your body to a high plane. Hold it in a high plane. Press the floor away, spreading your fingers wide. Now your right leg is going to go on the outside of your right hand, spider lunge. Good. Press the floor away, stretch the chest forward. Now that hip is going to go side to side. Good. Shimmy to the right, shimmy to the left, squeezing through the core muscles, side to side. You almost want to feel you lifting your hips up and over, and then up and over. Let the stretch feel good. Relax the neck muscles. It also requires a lot of strengthening on your core, on your glutes, on your upper arm. In 3, in 2, and then 1. Good. And now dropping your back knee, bringing your hands slightly behind, more towards under your shoulders. As you inhale, we're going to straighten that front leg, sending your hips back. And then as you exhale, you bend that front knee, push the hip forward. Inhale to straighten that front leg, and exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten, and exhale to bend. Inhale to straight, exhale to bend. 1 more. Inhale to straight, and exhale to bend. Good. And now let's have a seat on the ground. So we want a 90 degree again, but this time your right leg is going to stay forward and in your left leg behind. So both at 90-degree angles. Right hand can stay by your side. So again, make sure you're not leaning towards your right side. You want to using your obliques muscles to stay lifted. Yeah. And now you're going to start to fold, bringing your chest over your front leg as you exhale. And then as you inhale, you rise up back to a starting position, tucking your hips under. So as you exhale, you have that anterior tilt of the pelvic floor. And then as you rise up, you have a posterior tilt. So your pelvic floor goes under. So we exhale, you go forward, lifting your hips, pelvic floors go back. And then inhale, it's the opposite. In your pelvic floor, moves forward. And I keep on going. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Again, exhale, you bring that chest forward. Inhale, root down to that right hand to rise up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. 3 more. Exhale, bringing your chest forward, feeling that your piriform is stretching out. Inhale to rise up and up and up. Go 2 more times. Exhale, bring the chest forward. Inhale to elevate the chest using the core muscles. This next one, we're going to go down and hold. Relax. Maybe walking your hands forward. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Relaxing your upper traps. Inhale to fill your lungs. Exhale out through the mouth. Soften through the hips. Soften through your upper back. One more inhale. Exhale. And then walking your hands back and back and back. Now that left leg, you're just going to lift it off the ground and then slowly lower down. So using your gluteal medius to lift the leg up and then we lower down. Good. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Nice. Using those gluteal medius, building, strengthening on those muscles to support and stabilize or increase range. Exhale to lift and then inhale to lower. Go, let's go for 4 more. Last 3. Good, give me 2 more. This next one, we're gonna lift and hold, squeeze the glutes, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Extend both legs forward. Give a little shake, shake, shake. Yes. And now downward facing dog. Extend both legs behind you. Hands under your shoulders. Elevate the hips. Pedal those heels when you get there. Pedal and pedal. Rotating your rib cage side to side. When you do that, you want to look under your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go back to the center. Extending your right leg towards the ceiling as high as you can. 3-legged dog. Yes, pointing your toes. Bending your right leg. And then rotating your right thigh out to the side. Good. Root down through your hands. Keep lifting the knees up and up and up. And then rotate back down to the center. Look forward, stepping your right foot in between your hands. If you have the blocks nearby, go ahead and grab it. Good. Engage through that left, your right glute. From here, lift and then straighten your leg. And then inhale, bending your right leg. Lower your left knee to the ground. Lift the chest up. So it's a little combo. So bringing your chest forward, root down to the blocks, lift that back knee, straight the front leg. Yeah. And then bend the leg, lower your left knee, lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight the leg. Exhale, bend the leg, and then lower that leg down. And then lift the chest up. Good. 2 more. Exhale to fold. Press the block. Inhale, lift and straight the leg. Exhale, bend that front leg. Inhale, lower your left leg and then lift the chest up. Exhale, fold. Lift, press the block, straight the leg. This time, hold it here. And then that right hip, you're going to bump over to your right side. Yeah, so you're going to kind of move it over to the right. So you feel that right inner thigh stretching out. Yes. Root down to the block. And then go back to the center. Go again. Exhale, bump to the right. Inhale, back to the center. One more time. Exhale, bump to the right. Inhale, center. Now bending your front leg, lower your left knee, lift the chest up. This time reach both arms towards the ceiling. Good. Keeping your back toes tucking under. Closing your rib cage. Brace through the core and closing your rib cage. Yes. Soften through the shoulders. Good. Bend both of your elbows, placing your hands behind your head. Open those elbows wide. Lift it through the spine and then slightly lean back. So you don't want to lean with your lower back. Your lower back was not meant to bend. It's from your rib cage up. Nice open through the chest. Nice open through your rib cage. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. And then go back to the center. Placing your hands on the block, lift that back knee. Stepping your back leg forward, around the spine, one vertebra at a time, shoulders back. Inhale, reaching your arms towards the ceiling. Look up, look up, look up. Exhale, you're going to hinge from the hips. So moving your sits bone out, bringing your chest down. Feel that nice opening through the hamstrings. Lower the chest. Hands on the ground, bracing your core, step back, downward facing dog. Extend the hips towards the ceiling. We're going to do the other side now. Get ready. Left leg straight all the way up. Three-legged dog. Lift and lift and lift. Yes, keep lifting and then bend that left leg. Open through your left thigh. Push the floor away. Drop the head towards the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, look forward. Rotating your left thigh back down towards the floor and stepping your left leg in between your hands. Whew. Placing your hands on the block. Ready for that combo. Stretch the chest forward. As you inhale, we're going to lifting your hips, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bending your front leg. Lower your right knee on the ground and then lift the chest up, tucking your hips under. Exhale, fold. Press the block away, straight the front leg, sending your hips back. And then exhale, bend that front leg, dropping your right knee, lift the chest up, tucking your hips under. Again, inhale to lift, straight, hamstrings opening. And then bend that left leg, dropping your right knee, lift the chest up, quadriceps. 2 more times. Inhale to rise. So at the same time, we are strengthening that left glute. And then bend that left leg lower and then lift the chest up. Nice opening through the front of your rib cage. 1 more time. Inhale to rise. This time we hold. Now bump that left hip to the left. So you feel your left thigh rotating to the left. Feel that inner thigh stretching out. Stretch the chest forward. And then inhale, bringing your hips back to the center. Exhale, open it again. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. And then inhale, center. Bend that front knee, dropping your right knee on the ground, lift the chest. Keeping your right foot tucked, lift the chest up. Hands behind your head. Yes. Brace to the core. So take the air out of your lungs and hug everything in. Elongate through the spine, slightly lean back. Keeping your neck in neutral. Nice opening through the front of your rib cage. As you inhale, you fill your lungs. Exhale. Relax the head on your hands. 1 more. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly go back to the center. Hands on the block again. Lift that back knee. Stepping your back leg forward towards the front of your mat. Good. Opening your legs a little wider. Reach for opposite elbow. And then rock side to side. Good. And now we're going to go for some hydration on your fascia. So releasing your hands on the floor. Keeping your legs a little wider. And then we're going to bounce. So let the head completely release towards the ground. And as you are bouncing to the right. And then to the left like a recoil. And incorporate the exhale. So side to side and keep on going, relaxing your upper traps, exhaling. Let the stretch feel good. 5, 4, 3, relax the heart on the floor, and then go back to the center, find the stillness. Take 1 inhale through your nose. Opening your mouth, exhale. Begin to round the spine one vertebra at a time. Let the head be the last one, shoulders back. Good. We're going to reach both arms towards the ceiling. Grabbing your left wrist, brace to the core, lean over to your right side. Same idea of that recoil. So hydrating the fascia again. We're going to pulse to your right. So yes, creating a space. Open up the space between your rib cage. And now as you're doing this, you're going to begin to rotate your chest down towards the floor and then back to center. And then we open towards the ceiling. Keep the outer glutes engaged. So again, center. Go to the floor. Keep exhaling. Back to center. You go towards the ceiling. And now hold it towards the ceiling. Look all the way up and hold. Big inhale. Using our core muscles. Exhale, go back to the center. Arms go down to the side. Just pause for a second and notice the difference from your left side versus in your right. I can totally see myself just seeing how more space and elongated I am versus on this side. This side looks more short, right? So let's do the other side. It's always like if you have a mirror in front of you, when you do this type of exercise, kind of look at yourself so you can physically see the difference when you open up one side versus the other side. You can see this is more elongated than this side here. So we're going to switch now. We're going to open up in your right side, okay? So inhale, reaching your arms towards the ceiling, grabbing your right wrist. First, lift, and then you lean over to the left. And then begin to bounce. Yes, squeeze it through the outer glutes. And I will begin to rotate. So rotating your chest down towards the ground. And then you go back to the center. And then you rotate up. Keep exhaling. The exhaling, it's helping to keeping your pelvic floor engaged. And also to open up the space, hydrating the fascia. The fascia is the tissue that covers our muscles. So we want to hydrate that first before we can reach into the muscles. Good. Again. And then when you go up, stop in the center. Elongate the spine. Lift and lift and lift. Focus on your right side. Inhale, full your lungs. Using your core muscles, exhale, go back to the center. And then arms go down to the side. Nice. Very good. All right, so let's come down to a tabletop position. Bringing your hands right under your shoulders. You're going to continue open up the rib cage. So hands under your shoulders, extending your right leg out to the side in line with your hip flexors. Try to root down to that right foot to increase the stretch on the inner thigh. From here, we're going to inhale, extending your right arm towards the ceiling. Look all the way up. And then exhale, we're going to thread the needle. Bringing your right arm all the way under your left. So your eyes follow the direction of the hand. Root down through your left hand. Inhale, reach up and up and up. Open through your rib cage. And then exhale, you bring it under. Inhale to reach up and up and up. Open through the rib cage. And exhale, bring it under. 2 more. Inhale, extend, creating a space on your rib cage. Exhale, you bring it under. 1 more. Inhale, we're going to reach and hold the top. Hold the top and top. Extending your arms nice and high. And then bring it all the way under. Yes. Go back to the center. Go back to the center. Now from here, we're just going to moving your pelvic floor back and forth. Yeah. Yes. Back and forth. Good. Like if you're sitting on that left heel and then press it forward. Inhale to sit back and exhale, you go forward. Good. Keeping your pelvic floor engaged, okay? Squeeze into the lower belly. All right. Last one. And then hold. Now from here, we're going to walk in your hands. And so your right leg is nice and straight behind you. Good. Stretch that right heel back, and then just rock back and forth. Feel your calf muscles stretching out. Good, back and forth, and then back and forth. That's it. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1, and then release. Good. Switch. Now, hands on your shoulders. Your left leg is going to straighten out to the side. Root down through the outer foot. And now from here, thread the needle. Inhale, reach that left arm up. You want to open it through your left rib cage. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring it all the way under so your eyes follow the direction of the hand. Root down through your right hand. As you inhale, you reach up and up and up. And exhale, you bring it all the way under. Inhale, reaching your left arm, opening space. And exhale, you bring it under. Inhale to reach, open, creating a space. Exhale, bring it all the way under. One more. Inhale to extend, reach, like if someone is pulling you from your hand. And then exhale, bring it all the way under. Go back to the center, and I'll just shift the hips back and forth. Like if you're going to sit on that right heel, and then you bring it forward. You go back, and then forward. Again, you go back and then forward. Wonderful. Last 3. Last 2. One more. And then you're going to keep that left leg straight. Calf muscles stretch. Keep the ball of your back foot on the ground. You're just rocking your body back and forth. Yes, very good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful. 3, 2, last 1, and then release. Good. Let's have a seat on the ground. So moving your sits bone out. Right. So you want to keep moving your sits bone out to the side. So one to the right and one to the left. Now place both hands behind your hips. Make sure you're not rounding through your pelvic floor. You want to lifting yourself up. Keep both legs bent, but your right ankle, it's going to cross over your left leg. And then keeping your hands behind you to prepping yourself up. And then we're going to dropping your knees to the right. And then you go back to the center and drop it to the left. You drop it to the right. And then you drop it to the left. Again, drop it to the right. And then drop it to the left. Drop it to the right. Drop it to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Side to side, just a little more. Wonderful. So let's go for 3 more. Last 2. No rush. Good. Last 1. And then go back to the center, kind of walking your hips back, moving your sits bone out. We're going to switch now, crossing your left over your right, prepping your hands, lift the chest up, and then begin. Drop it to the left, and then drop it to the right. This is such a yummy stretch. Drop it to the left, feeling the outer muscles in your IT band. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Prepping yourself up. Nice. Such a great hip flexors opener. Just a little more. It's very similar to when we do figure 4, but this is more like a dynamic figure 4, and we are sitting. So it's a different shape. Basically working the same muscles, but plus. IT band, piriformis, TFL muscles, psoas. The last 2. Just one more. Yes, and I go back to the center, uncross the leg, lay all the way down on the ground. So this one, Very similar to keep both legs bent 90 degrees, crossing your right ankle over your left leg. So place both of your hands behind your left thigh. Yeah. And now pull your left knee in. And with your right elbow, you're going to push that right knee out. And then you're going to straighten your left leg towards the seat. Very good. Lower your head down on the floor. Relax to the shoulders. And now begin to point and flex in your left foot. Point and flex. And point and flex. Keep pressing out through that right knee. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the muscles on your face, the jaw, maybe opening and closing your mouth a few times. Kind of move it side to side. When the jaw has a lot of tension, it puts a lot of tension on your neck muscles. So try to soften those muscles. Breathe in, breathe out. And then find the stillness. Pull that left leg towards your chest a little more. And then push that right knee a little farther away. 3, 2, 1. And then release. Uncross the leg. Lower your feet down on the floor. Switch left ankle over your right thigh. Placing your hands behind your right thigh. Pull that right knee towards the chest. And then push that left knee away. Straight that right leg towards the ceiling, soften through the shoulders, and then begin point and flex. When you point and when you flex, it's stretching different parts of the calf muscles. Good. So front tibia, back. Awesome. Soften through the shoulders, relax the jaw. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel free to close your eyes and dive into this stretch. Keep pressing out through that left knee. Elongating through the neck. One more. And now hold it pointed and then pull that right leg towards your chest a little more. Yes, and then push that left knee a little wider. Relax through the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and then uncross the leg. Lower your feet down, opening your arms out to the side, turning your palms to face up, and then opening your feet slightly wider than in your hips, and drop both of your knees over to the right. And we're going to cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh, and then very gently press it down. Look over through your left shoulders. Let me get my timer. We're going to feel the stretch on your left thigh and in your psoas. As you inhale, you fill your lungs. Focus on that left rib cage. Expand the belly like if you're blowing a balloon. Slowly exhale. Soften through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, expand the belly, expand through your left rib cage. Feel that inhalation going all the way down through your left hip. Exhale. The psoas, it's such a deep muscle. There's so many layers that covers the psoas. So the breathing technique, it's really important to focus on that, to reach all the way down to that deep layer. One more, inhale. Exhale. Uncross the leg. Using your core muscles to go back to the center. Switch. Now moving your hips slightly over to the right. Dropping your knees to the left. Turning your head to the right. And then crossing your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Gently press it down. Keeping your palms facing up. Soften through the shoulders. As you inhale, your belly wants to expand and your right rib cage expands, but you send that inhalation all the way down to the front of your right hip. As you exhale slowly out to the mouth, softening any part in your body that is feeling tension. Try to soften with the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This muscle gets super tense if you are sitting on a desk working for so many hours, or even standing for so many hours. This muscle, the psoas, gets super tight and tension. And then it pulls from your hamstrings and it pulls from your lower back. So nice open, nice extension of the hip flexors. We are able to reach that muscle, but we have to really focus and concentrating on that inhalation. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Slowly exhale. This is also creating that space on our right rib cage, right? In the intercostal muscles. And then you slowly going to go back to the center. Make sure your hips are back to a neutral position. Bringing your arms by your sides. Counter pose. Elevate the hips towards the ceiling. Take a bridge. Option, walking your shoulders underneath. Option, lifting your heels and then walking your feet back, your heels back towards your glutes. Lift the hips higher. And another option, you can reach for your ankles, kind of pulling yourself so you can elevate the hips a little higher. Good. Keeping your neck in a neutral position. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, expand the belly. As you exhale, you feel your pelvic floor contracting. And now begin to release. Releasing your hands. Begin to walking your feet forward. Lower your hips down. Take a full body stretch, reaching your arms over your head. Extension through your whole entire body. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Hands behind your knees, opening your knees a little wider. Yes, relax through the shoulders. And here you can just rock side to side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Calm the mind. Settle down. We are almost done. Go to extend both legs towards the ceiling. See if you can maybe reach for your elbows if you and then bring the legs, slightly lifting your hips off the ground. You're gonna feel that decompression in your whole entire back of your body. Relax through the shoulders. Calm the heart. Inhale. Exhale. And then bend both of your legs. Begin to roll over to the side in a fetal position. Pressing yourself up, coming to a downward facing dog. Last one of the day. Press through the hands, lifting and moving your sits bone out. Begin to walking your hands back towards your toes. Good. Interlacing your fingers behind your back. Stretch the knuckles towards the ceiling. Soften through the heart towards the ground. Take a big inhalation and a big exhalation. Lower your hands down on the floor. Begin to round the spine one vertebra at a time. No rush. Go up, go up, go up. Let the head be the last one to arise. Good. Opening your legs a little wider. As you inhale, we're going to reach your arms towards the ceiling. Look up and look up, palms together. Bending your forearms, bringing your hands behind you. So I'm going to turn to the back so you can see me. Hugging your elbows in, keeping your elbows pointing up, bracing your core. Lean over to your right side. You're going to feel your, root down through your feet though. Lift through the spine and feel your serratus anterior. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly go back through the center switch, lean over to the left. Breathe in. Opening through that right rib cage. Exhale back through center. Extending your arms, look up towards your hands down to your heart center. And we are officially done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.